Hello, this is Nick. I wanted to go over hero sets, what they do, why they're important, and how to utilize them properly. Okay, so let's talk about what hero sets and hero skills are. First of all, you probably already know that your hero has these skills, and you get these points every time you level up. Now, just as an illustration, I'm going to go ahead and reset my skill points. Before I do that, let's just look at something really quick. Very quickly, let's look at my troops. Now let's remember this number: 192, 330, 304. In fact, let's write it down. 192, 330, 304. Okay, so that is my troop strength at the moment for this particular troop. Let's see what happens when I reset my skills. Now, all my skills, when you reset your skills, everything here goes back to zero. And first of all, let's just take a look to see what a difference it makes. Now it's 186, 260, 234. See the difference? Especially here, the troop health and the troop defense. Huge difference. It gets even bigger when you look at your higher tier troops. Now, when you reset your hero skills, everything goes back to zero. This is important because when you research your knowledge, like for instance, you go into here, you go into military, you go into this, and you get your bonus, whatever it is. That bonus is there to stay forever. There's no way to remove it. There's no way to lose it. When you use your hero skills, it's a little bit different. You can choose which one you want to use at a certain time in a certain situation. So for instance, let's say I'm going to be going onto a tile and collecting whatever food or whatever resource you want. If that's the case, I probably want resource yield to be maxed out. I'll probably want resource yield 2 to be maxed out. I don't know if there's a resource yield 3. But if there is, yeah. No, there isn't. No, I guess there's gold yielding. Anyway, you want those to be maxed out if that's what you're doing at the moment. If you're going to be attacking, then you're going to want your attack skills to be maxed out. One thing that's different about this versus your knowledge is that in your knowledge, in order to get to this step, chances are I'm going to need all 3 of these. In order to get to this one, I'm going to need at least a little bit of those. Your hero skills are different. They don't follow a tree-like pattern. Instead, you can go down this line without ever touching this line. Without doing any of the... So this right side is economic, left side is military. You can do nothing but military with one set. And then you can do nothing but economic with another set. And then you can do a mix of both with yet another set, which is what these sets are for. As you can see, I have one that's all offense, I have one that's all economic, and when it says all offense, if I was to activate, actually you can look at them. You see, I don't even have learning speed or building speed there. I don't even have training speed there because I don't care about those. The only reason this is at 3 is because it won't let me do any of those until I hit 3 here. Which means I can go much farther down. I can utilize all my skill points in that particular area. And when I'm going to go attack somebody, all my troops are getting the biggest bonus possible during that particular time. Now, you never want this to be 1 out of 10 when you're building stuff and when you're learning stuff, when you're updating your knowledge. So don't forget to switch. You know, it's not that hard. But I'll tell you this. In order to change, if you don't have any of these hero set activators, it's going to cost you 2,000 gold. When I first saw hero set activators in packs, I had no fucking idea what the hell that meant. Resetting the hero skills kind of made sense to me. These didn't. So the most important thing is have a different hero set for each one. Another very interesting thing. You don't need to do everything when it comes to military. So like I said, you need one and one of these to just get here. You know, let's say that I wanted to make a set just for my spies or just for my melee guys. Let's pretend that I'm doing it just for the spies, which is your scout. I need to max out, I need to get a certain amount of points of some of these. But that's it. That you don't need to hit these any more than that. You can now max out your scouts. If all you're going to be doing is spying, why do you need your melee offense to be high? Why do you need your siege offense to be high? You don't need that. You only need your scout offense. Now, total health, that goes for all troops, so it looks like they're going to force me to go to 5 or 3 in these cases. But okay, and then max that one out. Right? Then once again, I find scout offense. I don't really care about any of these other ones. I only care about scout offense. It's probably not going to let me do these until I hit 5 of each. But the bottom line is these can be heavily specialized. You can build just one type of troop. Like just build nothing but, I don't know, melees, mercenaries, nothing but siege. And then do all your skill points for nothing but siege. You can also do that to some degree here. You only max out, let's say, siege offense, siege defense, siege offense here. You just get enough levels of these other ones in order to get to siege. It's a little bit off topic, but the point I'm trying to make is you can be specialized with these. And you don't need to always max everything out before you go into the next one. You can have, like, you see how many different hero sets you can possibly have. You can have one just for melee. You can have one just for siege. You can have one for cavalry, for scouts, for economic, for building food, for gold yielding, for silver production, whatever you want. You don't have to, unlike with knowledge where you're always going to need a certain amount before you can get to the next level, here the requirements are much smaller. Also your gear. Now your gear is also remembered by the hero set. It remembers what gear you had on, but the gear you can kind of switch out on the fly and you don't need to use hero sets. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't, because it's way too expensive to spend 2,000 gold just to switch out your gear, which you can just do for free if you're not lazy. That covers everything I wanted to talk about when it comes to skill points. Learn these, utilize them properly, learn which ones you want to max out, and learn how to switch between them. Is going to give you a huge bonus if you always attack with nothing but attacking skills. If you're growing and you only want resources, there's absolutely no reason to have any of these. You don't need them. You're not using them. It's not efficient. I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.